So, the African Union has just rolled out its continent-wide strategy for artificial intelligence. It's a huge blueprint for how to use AI for growth and prosperity. So what's the plan, really? And why is it such a potential game changer? Let's dive in and break it all down.
Right out of the gate, you can see the strategy is framing AI as way more than just tech. It's being positioned as a catalyst for a whole new African renaissance. This really sets the stage for a vision that isn't just about the economy, but about changing society and culture itself.
And the economic stakes, they are absolutely massive. A study from PwC estimates that AI could inject up to $1.5 trillion into Africa's economy. You know, a number that big isn't just about growth, it's about transforming the entire continent, which is exactly why this strategy is so incredibly important.
And get this isn't some far-off dream. The AI revolution there is already happening. We're talking over 2,400 organizations, a lot of them scrappy startups, that are already working on this stuff all across the continent. So the foundation for that $1.5 trillion future, it's being built as we speak. Okay, so with all this momentum, you might be asking, why do we need a unified strategy right now? Well, because AI is a classic double-edged sword. It has all this incredible promise, but it also comes with some pretty serious risks that need to be handled right from the beginning. And here's that challenge, laid out plain and simple. On one side, you've got the amazing promise of economic growth, better healthcare, you name it. But on the other, you've got the very real perils of job losses, biased algorithms, and disinformation. The entire AI strategy is really an attempt to walk that tightrope, to get all the good stuff while protecting against the bad.
So how in the world do you tackle something so complex? Well, the African Union's answer is a super clear 5-pillar blueprint. It's designed to give some real structure to this monumental task.
And here it is, the whole framework in one shot. It's basically a roadmap that breaks the entire strategy down into 5 connected parts: getting the benefits, building the skills, managing the risks, getting the funding, and working together.
All right, so pillar number 1 is all about putting AI to work in the real world. The goal here is to use it right away to create real, tangible benefits for everyday people and for the most important parts of the economy. We're not talking about theories here. This is about action. It means making government services better, giving a boost to critical areas like farming and healthcare, and helping businesses of all sizes, even the small ones, to innovate with AI.
But to really get all those amazing benefits, you've got to have a solid foundation to build on. And that's exactly where the second pillar comes in. It's all about building up the continent's core abilities to do AI.
Think of this as gathering the essential ingredients for success. Investing in people through education, collecting really good local data to train the AI models, and building the actual physical hardware and infrastructure needed to make it all run. Okay, pillar 3. This one directly tackles the peril side of that AI equation we saw earlier. This is where the strategy puts up the guardrails to make sure AI is developed and used in a way that's responsible and ethical.
The goal here is so important. It's to build an AI that's guided by a uniquely African-centric set of ethics. That means making sure development is inclusive, that it's safe, and that it's built on a deep respect for human rights.
Of course, a vision this grand needs fuel to get off the ground, and the 4th pillar is all about that fuel: money. It calls for a massive injection of capital to power this whole transformation.
So this requires attacking investment from all sides, getting governments to put in public funds, attracting money from the private sector, and creating strong partnerships between the two to make all these goals a reality. And finally, the strategy gets at a fundamental truth. No single country can pull this off on its own. So the 5th pillar is all about building powerful alliances and working as a team.
This pillar is all about teamwork, right? Both within the continent, by sharing knowledge and coordinating efforts, and on the world stage, making sure Africa has a strong, unified voice in the global conversations that are shaping the future of AI.
A blueprint is great, but it's pretty useless without action. So the strategy turns this whole plan into a real playbook by giving everyone very specific jobs to do.
Everybody has a role to play here. The AU Commission is leading the charge. Individual countries need to create their own national plans, the private sector needs to invest and build, and international partners are there to help. It's a truly shared mission.
So, what's the big takeaway from all this? Why should a strategy like this matter to all of us, even far beyond Africa's borders?
Well, I think the true significance, the heart of this whole thing, comes down to its guiding principles. The African approach to AI is being built on unique values like Ubuntu, a philosophy that's all about community over the individual. That's the key difference. This isn't just about code, it's about culture.
And that leaves us with a really fascinating final thought. As the rest of the world is kind of wrestling with how to control and manage AI, Africa is charting a course that puts people, community, and shared prosperity right at the center of it all. The question is, could this people-first approach become the model we've all been searching for?